Welcome to my N64 mod where you can play US and Japanese games. The first thing we'll need is a 4.5mm GameBit screwdriver. Check out the link in the description to get yours. The Nintendo 64 is probably the easiest to mod into a semi-region free console. Here we have two of the same Nintendo 64 games, one being the US release and the other a Japanese. By looking at these two game carts side by side, we can see a small difference in them. If you look at the bottom back side, you'll notice the cartridge is designed slightly different. The American cart has small dents on its corners, while the Japanese one had them moved more inwards. This difference in design will keep you from placing the carts into a console of the opposite region. To bypass this design, we'll need to flip the console over and remove these 6 screws. Once you remove the screws, safely set them aside, and then flip over your console. Lastly, remove the jumper pack underneath this tab. I saved this for last as it helps keep the shell together while flipping the console. Now that we have the console open, we'll be working with the top half. This black plastic bracket you see here is what we'll be removing and then modifying. This is actually where the cart sits when inserted on top of the console. Remove the 2 side screws to the bracket with a Phillips screwdriver. Now that the bracket is removed, we can clearly see the indents manufactured on it to match up with the Japanese carts, as this is a Japanese console. Here you can see the Japanese cart fits perfectly. And now you can see the American cart doesn't fit so well. Now let's begin the fun part. All you'll need is a small Dremel and some safety glasses. All we need to do is drill out these 2 tabs to allow the American cart to fully insert into the console. Here you can see what it looks like with one side drilled out and the other side still in. Now that we have both sides drilled out, simply attach it right back to the console. The mod is essentially complete. You can peek through the dust covers to make sure the bracket is aligned correctly, and then try inserting both the American and Japanese cartridges to ensure they sit flush. Now we're ready to reassemble the console. First, align the top half with the bottom half until you get a flush fit. Now flip the console back over and reinsert the 6 screws we had set aside. And lastly, don't forget to put your jumper pack back in. Congratulations! Your Nintendo 64 can now play both American and Japanese games. Enjoy!